Annyeong! Welcome back. The most common and popular side dish in Korea is, of course, kimchi. And not only is it commonly eaten, but it's also commonly made.
Billy!
Keycat, I was just doing a conversation about kimchi.
I know, but all this talk about Korean food is making me hungry. When are you going to finish?
Don't worry, Keycat. We're almost done. Just a few more episodes. I promise.
Well, hurry it up. I'm starving over here.
Wait, starving? Have you not eaten anything since I started this course?
Was I supposed to?
I mean, I said don't rush through this course. That should include things like taking breaks to review the lessons, going to the restroom, sleeping, and yeah, eating.
You did not specifically say eating when you started this course.
Okay, Keycat, go eat. And maybe also review some of these lessons while you're gone, and they're gone. Anyway, making a lot of kimchi at once is called kimjang, which is traditionally done to prepare for the winter time. And since kimchi is eaten on a regular basis, when you make it, you might as well make a lot of it at once. So in today's conversation, we have a mother and daughter that are talking about making kimchi. So first, let's listen to the full conversation once, and then I'll go over it in detail and see what we can learn from it.
너 어디 가? 그냥 잠깐 바람 쐬고 오려고. 그럼 마트 가서 김장거리 좀 사와. 엄마 오늘 김장하게? 뭐뭐 사야 하는데? 어디 보자. 파, 마늘, 고춧가루는 있네. 그럼 배추랑 무 사면 되는 거야? 배추랑 무, 생강, 홍고추도 따로 좀 사와. 사과도 2개. 배추는 한 3포기 정도 사면 되는 거야? 얘는? 배추 3포기를 누구 코에 붙여? 아니, 나는 잘 모르지. 이번에는 우리만 먹을 거라 10포기 담글 거니까 무도 2개 사와. 알겠어. 근데 레시피 보니까 육수도 넣고 그러던데? 우리 집도 김치에 육수 넣어? 어머, 내 정신 좀 봐. 말 잘했다. 이모가 황태머리 준다고 했으니까 들러서 그것도 가져와. 알겠어. 딴 데 가지 말고 빨리 들어와. 왜? 그래야 같이 김장 담그고 저녁에 수육 해 먹지. 수육? 돼지고기지. 그건 따로 안 사도 돼? 어머 맞아, 나 좀 봐. 요즘 자꾸 깜빡깜빡한다. 통삼겹살 넉넉하게 사와. 어휴, 왔다 갔다 할 뻔했네. 알겠어, 다녀올게.
Okay, now let's take a look at this conversation one line at a time. And again, remember to take notes so that you can check them later on.
너 어디 가?
Where are you going?
그냥 잠깐 바람 쐬고 오려고.
I'm just going to get some fresh air for a moment.
그럼 마트 가서 김장거리 좀 사와.
Then go to the supermarket and buy ingredients for making kimchi and come back. Remember that 좀 can be added to soften the feeling of any sentence. Here, 좀 사와 sounds softer than 사와.
엄마 오늘 김장하게? 뭐뭐 사야 하는데?
So you're going to make kimchi today? What do I have to buy? Keo is attached after an action verb stem to ask someone for more information about something that they said. Here, the daughter is asking the mother to clarify if she's going to make a lot of kimchi for the winter time. This form can translate naturally as, are you planning to or going to? Do you want to? Will you? Or simply as, so. 뭐 is used twice, 뭐뭐, to emphasize that there are multiple items, not simply one what. Here, this can translate as, what are all of the things that I have to buy?
어디 보자. 파, 마늘, 고춧가루는 있네.
Let's see. I have green onions, garlic, chili pepper powder.
그럼 배추랑 무 사면 되는 거야?
Then should I buy Napa cabbage and white radish?
배추랑 무, 생강, 홍고추도 따로 좀 사와. 사과도 2개.
Yeah, Napa cabbage and white radish. Ginger, go buy extra red chili peppers too. About 2 or 3 apples also. To all, meaning about 2, is commonly used to mean 2 or 3.
배추는 한 3포기 정도 사면 되는 거야?
For Napa cabbage, should I buy about 3 heads? Note that pogi, the counter for heads of Napa cabbage, is used with pure Korean numbers.
얘는 배추 3포기를 누구 코에 붙여?
Oh, you, 3 heads of Napa cabbage is too little. Ye comes from e, meaning this, and e, meaning I, and means this kid or this person. In this way, it can also be used to refer to someone who's near you, like calling someone, you kid. Here it's being used to mean, oh you, what are you talking about? Remember that ye should only be used in non-polite situations. 누구 코에 붙이다 means to stick or adhere on someone's nose, and means that an amount is too little to share with anyone. It's small enough to stick on someone's nose. This expression is typically used as a question when referring to an amount of food.
아니, 나는 잘 모르지.
Well, I don't know. 잘 모르다 means to not know well and can translate as I'm not sure or simply I don't really know.
이번에는 우리만 먹을 거라 10포기 담글 거니까 무도 2개 사와.
This time only us will eat it, so because we'll make 10 heads, go buy 2 white radish too. 먹을 거라 is from 먹을 것이다 and 이라서. Remember that the whole form is optional and can be removed. 담그다 means to soak or immerse something in liquid, which is how kimchi is made.
알겠어. 근데 레시피 보니까 육수도 넣고 그러던데? 우리 집도 김치에 육수 넣어?
Got it. But looking at the recipe, people also put in broth and did that. Do we also put broth in kimchi? 보니까 means that someone realizes or notices, literally sees something. Literally it means because I looked at the recipe, or more naturally, looking at the recipe, I noticed that. 넣고 그러던데 uses the form 고 그러다, meaning to do so or to say so, which is a spoken grammar form that's used to finish explaining something basically without giving too many details. This can be used in many ways, such as 고 그래요, or here as 고 그러던데. This form has no specific meaning on its own, but can naturally translate here as perhaps people also put in broth. Yeah. This form works the same as 고 그렇다, meaning to be so, but with action verbs instead of descriptive verbs. 그러던데 is from 그러다, meaning to be so or to say so, and the 던데요 form, which is used to add contrast and has the nuance that the speaker is expecting to hear a reply to something that they said. 우리 집, meaning our house or my house, also means our family or my family. Here, the daughter is asking if our family also puts broth in the kimchi.
어머, 내 정신 좀 봐. 말 잘했다. 이모가 황태머리 준다고 했으니까 들러서 그것도 가져와.
Oh, silly me. It's good you said that, because your aunt said she'll give us dried pollock heads. Stop by and bring that too. 내 정신 좀 봐 literally means look at my mind, and is an expression that means the speaker feels surprised at themselves for forgetting about something. It can translate several ways, including I'm out of my mind, silly me, where is my brain, or I must be crazy, among other ways. 말 잘했다 means that someone spoke well and means that it was good that someone said something. Here, the mother is saying that it's good the daughter said what she did. 황태머리, meaning dried pollock heads, are used for making broth. Note that 들르다, meaning to stop by, conjugates as 들러요. Here it's used with the 서 form as 들러서.
알겠어.
Got it.
딴 데 가지 말고 빨리 들어와.
Don't go to another place and come back in quickly. 단 is a shortened version of 다른. Note that 단 is informal and shouldn't be used in more polite speech. 가지 말고 uses the 지 말다 form, meaning don't, and 고, meaning and means don't do something and or but instead. A more natural translation for this sentence could be, don't go anywhere else and come back in quickly.
왜?
Why?
그래야 같이 김장 담그고 저녁에 수육해 먹지.
Only if you do that we can make kimchi together, and in the evening cook boiled meat.
수육? 돼지고기지. 그건 따로 안 사도 돼?
Boiled meat? Pork, right? I don't have to buy that separately?
어머 맞아, 나 좀 봐. 요즘 자꾸 깜빡깜빡한다. 통삼겹살 넉넉하게 사와.
Oh, right, look at me. These days I keep forgetting. Go buy plenty of whole pork belly. 깜빡깜빡한다 is 깜빡하다 used twice, which means to forget something momentarily. 깜빡 means something flashing or blinking. So 깜빡깜빡하다 is to frequently forget things more often than 깜빡하다. 통삼겹살 is pork belly that is whole or uncut, which is used to make several dishes such as boiled pork.
어휴, 왔다 갔다 할 뻔했네. 알겠어, 다녀올게.
Phew, I almost went back and forth. Got it. I'll be back. 뻔하다 is attached after a verb stem with or lir and means that someone almost or nearly did something but didn't. For example, 하다 becomes 할 뻔하다 and 먹다 becomes 먹을 뻔하다. Now that we've gone over everything, let's listen to this conversation one more time completely and try to follow along using what we've learned.
너 어디 가? 그냥 잠깐 바람 쐬고 오려고. 그럼 마트 가서 김장거리 좀 사와. 엄마 오늘 김장하게? 뭐뭐 사야 하는데? 어디 보자. 파, 마늘, 고춧가루는 있네. 그럼 배추랑 무 사면 되는 거야? 배추랑 무, 생강, 홍고추도 따로 좀 사와. 사과도 2개. 배추는 한 3포기 정도 사면 되는 거야? 얘는 배추 3포기를 누구 코에 붙여? 아니, 나는 잘 모르지. 이번에는 우리만 먹을 거라 10포기 담글 거니까 무도 2개 사와. 알겠어. 근데 레시피 보니까 육수도 넣고 그러던데? 우리 집도 김치에 육수 넣어? 어머, 내 정신 좀 봐. 말 잘했다. 이모가 황태머리 준다고 했으니까 들러서 그것도 가져와. 알겠어. 딴 데 가지 말고 빨리 들어와. 왜? 그래야 같이 김장 담그고 저녁에 수육해 먹지. 수육? 돼지고기지. 그건 따로 안 사도 돼? 어머 맞아, 나 좀 봐. 요즘 자꾸 깜빡깜빡한다. 통삼겹살 넉넉하게 사와. 어휴, 왔다 갔다 할 뻔했네. 알겠어, 다녀올게.
And that's all for this lesson. Remember that natural Korean conversations can range in difficulty from beginner level all the way to advanced. So take your time, practice everything in this lesson and rewatch it if you need to, and I'll see you again in the next lesson. 그럼 다음에 또 봐!